Our responsibility for the things that we create is to make sure that they will have a positive impact on society. One controversial creation is GMOs. Many people believe that GMOs are bad, but what truth is there behind this? First, we have to explain what they actually are. The World Health Organization, or WHO for short, gives us a great definition of GMOs. Genetically modified organisms, GMOs, can be defined as organisms, that is, plants, animals, or microorganisms, in which the genetic material, DNA, has been altered in a way that does not occur naturally by mating and/or natural recombination. An example of this would be creating a new crop that is immune to a chemical normally toxic to plants. Now, what can these genetically modified crops do that a normal plant can't? Well, Scott Bauckham from Monsanto tells us, with the application of this science, we are now able to reduce pesticide use. We're going to be able to reduce the necessity for irrigation or rain for drought tolerant products, and we're going to be able to reduce the need for certain fertilizers like nitrogen by enabling these plants to do more with less in the future. All of this allows GMOs to create more food, making it cheaper and giving more people access. It does this needing less pesticide, which is better for the environment. And currently, there are GMOs being tested that will grow crops with better nutrition than normal food. Now, there are a lot of well-grounded fears with GMOs. One of these such fears is that they are not natural. But, in fact, GMOs are very similar to something that we have been doing for millennia: selective breeding. This is when you pick and choose which plants to breed in order to get the best possible offspring. A good example of this is today's corn and then corn from hundreds of years ago. Another fear is that GMOs are not safe, but this is also not true. The World Health Organization thoroughly checks GMOs to make sure they are safe, much more than they do any normal food. There is also no proven study that has shown any link between health risk and GMOs. Another important topic is Monsanto, an agricultural company that develops some of the most common GMOs used today. They are hated by many people for their past actions of doing harmful things to the environment and people. Most of the GMOs that they create are immune to their own herbicide Roundup, which contains the chemical glyphosate. Glyphosate is widely debated on its toxicity and is banned in some countries, although many scientists believe that it is safe. GMOs are not a black and white subject, but rather gray. For the most part, GMOs are better for the environment and better for people than normal food, and with population growing and health issues relating to unhealthy eating, GMOs may become a necessary part of society. However, some companies like Monsanto have crossed into the black line of being bad. Some things are more complicated than they first appear, so make sure to see every part of a story before you make a decision about it.